I'm happy we got somebody from the UK on here, man. That's awesome. We were just in Germany last week. I know Yarbo's growing in Europe right now. It's really growing in the United States here as people kind of embrace the, just embrace the autonomous robotic lifestyle. So you're kind of seeing that. We're a little bit slower than you guys, man. You guys are really going. Canada, hey, if you're in Canada right now, you got to go check out yarbo.com. We got some, the cheapest I've ever seen the bundles, snow blowers and lawn mowers right now. So it's not too early. If you're in Canada, you're not going to get a better price than that for the fully autonomous snow blower module. Now is the time to go to yarbo.com and check that out. Ken, I heard Ken Leonard's on here, one of my favorite guys here. I saw a comment on one of the socials. They were asking, okay, what do we want Ryan to do? What are some good ideas for this? And I'm open. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't like being in an office. Like, nobody likes being in an office. I like being out talking to people. Some of the suggestions were, maybe Ryan could come up to Wisconsin. It's right north. As long as you guys welcome a Chicago Bears fan, I love it. Like, half of my family lives up outside of the Madison area and around Wisconsin, Green Bay, all those places. So as long as you welcome the only Chicago Bear fan and his family up there, that would be pretty awesome. But Ken suggested that I do some mapping. I don't know. I think some of you guys are way better at mapping than I am, but I think that would be cool for me to go out personally. I think I would like to learn from some of you guys on the mapping side of things. So if there are some people out there that are experts, I've seen some of your maps, guys. Like, I mean, they're amazing. So if maybe we could do that, maybe Ryan could come visit and actually learn about like how you guys are mapping these huge, large properties. I think that would be way more fun than me with a smaller property here with pretty basic maps. I don't have any trees. I don't really have much in my backyard, but I would love to come learn from some of you guys. That would be fun for me personally, and it would get me out of the office. So what do we got going on? Got all that stuff already. I want the Pro next. UK just purchased the Yarbo with the mower and streamer. Can't wait for the promo code to come out. Yeah, we did. Also, they posted this too. If you did purchase the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, like the core and stuff will come early, but it won't activate your warranty yet. So you guys can play around with the core. You can practice mapping with the core. You can send it out in patrol mode. You can use the cameras. You can use the Bluetooth speaker. You can use all that fun stuff. And then the warranty doesn't kick in until your Yarbo Pro mower arrives. So that's kind of a cool thing Yarbo's doing. It's almost like they're just saying, hey man, take the core, have fun. Here's a remote. The core is pretty cool too. Just in general, the core is cool with the Smart Assist module on the front, because you do still get your binocular cameras on the front, your binocular cameras on the side, and binocular cameras on the back. So you can practice doing some mapping with your core. Just send it out on patrol. If you're like me, go after those bunnies that are just annoying all through eating all my vegetables and stuff like that. I'm gonna keep hydrating while we're doing this, guys, because I felt like I was gonna pass out last time we did this, and I don't wanna do that again. So hey, while we're at it, now that we're getting into things, I wanted to tell everyone at home, watching on TikTok or anyone, wherever you guys are watching from, that we are, which is really cool. I don't know if it was a glitch in the system or something like that, because the end of June, I don't know. But we do have the last 30 units now. We're gonna do the last 30 units. I know we talked about that on Friday, but another 30 units came available with the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. So we are offering it still. Today is the last day to get it at the early bird special. That's for the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro right here. You can get it with the core, but if you already have the core, you can get it with, let me move this a little bit. You can get it with the, so you guys can get a good view there. You could just buy the actual lawnmower module as well. And then we have all our big deals going on, all our early bird deals, all our bundles are like $900 to $800 off at yarbo.com right now. There's a huge sale on the original Yarbo lawnmower as well, which reminds me, this weekend, I felt like I was neglecting the old girl. She's sitting right over there. And so I took the time now and I still plan on using it, even though the Pro's on here. We'll probably take that, go do some different locations and stuff like that. But I do have the original Yarbo lawnmower over there as well. So this weekend, I thought, you know what? while I have the module off, I'm gonna give it some TLC. So I updated the blades on it. So all new blades. She got her nails done. She looks really sharp. She's ready to go out on town. So we got the new blades on. Then I cleaned under some of the disc stuff and did all that stuff. Just kind of got her ready for, you know, some more tests to go down. The original Yarbo lawnmower is so awesome still. I love it with the blade design. A little bit different now on the Yarbo Pro with the 2 blades. And with the Yarbo Pro now you're going to be able to do the 2 blades, and you're also going to be able to do the disc with the 5 blades on each disc. So you're getting that balance now. So I'm going to try to keep up with the comments, guys. I'm going to send the Yarbo out in a few minutes though. Yeah, right now, yeah, all the sprayer, all the granule, all that stuff is an attachment as far as tow attachment on the back, which with the new tow mode, it really makes it easy. But obviously, you know, like I think in the wintertime too, it's going to be great with the snow plow and snow blower to get that salt, to get all that stuff, you know, towed behind. That way you can do it kind of all together, maybe, or just plow and then, you know, or snow blow and then put the ice, you know, salt attachment on the back, or a sprayer attachment on the back, and just get rid of any salt, all of that stuff too. I'm gonna keep hydrating, guys. So yeah, so last 30 units of the early bird special, we launched early bird pricing. So we launched that in Germany last week. You saw one of our co-founders, Ken, was on there. So we launched the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro last week. Kind of surprised some of you. I mean, you kind of knew what was coming, but just some of the redesign so we're doing that today. Friday we had we did 30 units at the early bird special, and that was so well received that we decided, okay, we can do another 30 units at the early bird special, but that ends today. So June 30th, now is the time to get it in. If you're watching this from anywhere in the world, so that turns the price to US dollars. If you still need the core and you need the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, that's $5,299 right now for that bundle. And then after that, it's going to go up to like 6 grand. So right now it's $700 off. So you're going to want to get on that. And if you already have the Yarbo core, it's really a steal now at $1,699 for the new Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. So if you do have the core, I would get it, because then the price is going to go up on that like 300 bucks. So now would be the time to get it, because this is the last day of the deal. Look at me, I'm already sweating like crazy. Yeah, Yarbo might have a better question on that with the release date of the sprayer, Ken. I'm not quite sure. I haven't heard anything. I do know there's some new firmware coming, because there were a couple little bugs they found here and there. That's how quick they are to fix them, like insanely quick to fix the bugs that come out. And usually that comes from users like you who will go into the communities and talk about all that stuff like that. But yeah, let me see what we can do with the Yarbo. I lowered it down by popular request. I'm gonna try to get down and get some better views today. I do lose a little bit of Wi-Fi out there, and I apologize, my yard is not crazy long right now because it's been so hot. But yeah, you get a good look at the Yarbo Pro right there. Pretty much not too many things have changed aside from the blades. A little bit of a different design on the front. You see the yellow kind of separated. It's got a nice gold emblem now. The camera's up a little bit higher, so it gives it a little bit better object detection, being up a little bit higher like that. But other than that, and a little bit wider underneath the deck to make room for the blades. But other than that, it's a seamless transition from the older module to the newer module. It's like my maps were there, everything was there, so that was good to go. So I just told the flow. Let me see. It's kind of, if you're just watching, if you're not familiar with the Yarbo, Yarbo is the world's first and only 100% fully autonomous robotic yard tool. So it's not just a lawnmower, it's the only one out there that's a lawnmower, switches to a snowblower, snow plow, leaf blower. All of those different modules come on to the Yarbo. So that's what sets it apart. I saw some conversation in one of the communities, I think it was yesterday or something like that. People were asking, it's very difficult to compare because a lot of people are comparing mower to mower, okay, well, this mower's this mower's this, but that's not what the Yarbo's all about. The Yarbo's meant to be a multifunctional yard tool. So not only do you get a lawnmower, snow blower, leaf blower, but it can also tow up to 3,500 pounds. So you get the towing capability too. Those other lawnmowers that are out there are not going to tow anything. They're not going to give you the power of the Yarbo. Maybe they work better for some smaller lawns. Some of them have, like, you know, the Yarbo, you have a 20-inch deck. Some of those other ones have like 16 in the teens deck, which, you know, is not crazy. But, you know, the bottom line is that they're not modular. You know, the Yarbo is just a fully functional all-season yard tool versus, okay, my mower is going to sit there now for 7-8 months. The Yarbo is constantly working, you know, 12 months out of the year. So let me see if I can send her out. I don't know what I got going on right now. See the preview. So when you're going to send it out, the Yarbo will give you a nice little preview on your app, tell you where it's going, what's going on. So let me see if I'm in the right spot here. So now once you see the orange light started blinking on top of the Yarbo, now we're going fully autonomous. Like I said, I did lower it down. I think I have it going the perimeter first, so you can change all those options. I'm going to flip the camera around just in a few minutes, folks, so I can get a little bit closer. So bear with me. You're going to have to see we'll come out over this way. Bear with me. So we're going fully autonomous now, folks. I am flip camera on TikTok. Bam. So that's the apartment complex. You guys will see it just a second. That had to see me laying in my kid's pool. But it was so hot this weekend, man. I don't know where she's going to go start from, guys, so I'm just going to come out in the yard. I might have to see. Here's the problem. If I get too far out there, we get the Wi-Fi. So I'll definitely get the closer angles when we come back this way, guys. It's going to start on the perimeter. I think it's on doing a circular pattern today. Well, at least it should be. So yeah, you can see my grass isn't crazy long today. There's the old Yarbo lawnmower right there. That's the one I changed the blades on. Did you guys have fun this weekend, man? What'd everybody do this weekend? I got a ton. Gardening. It was hot, like severely hot. So I'm gonna wait for the Yarbo to come right back around. If I go around the other side of the garage, I'll lose it. I think it's gonna come back around this way, guys. It's setting itself up. Here we come. Now I don't have it set on any 0-point turns, so it's gonna take a little down. I don't do the 0-point turns usually on my lawn just because, honestly, I don't need the wear and tear. But the lawn tracks are pretty smooth. It goes by really, it's really quick. Let me get a little closer. All right, now you can hear it running, so we're up and running. So the actual blades itself are about 60 decibels, so about the same as like a cat's purr. So you really can't even hear the blades. Obviously not with me talking like a knucklehead either, so. So right here, if I did have it set up, I could do a quick 0-point turn. And it could kind of take care of this stuff quicker. I do have it set to a medium speed, like one of the medium speeds on there. You can set it to go faster, you can set it to go slower. This is about good for me, the medium speed. If I was just running it by itself, I'd probably go on the slow mode. got it set up doing the boundaries first. Let's get a little closer. Now I can get a little closer. What's up, TikTok? Do they ship to Ireland? I'd imagine they would. All you have to do is contact customer service. I know they ship all over Europe. I hope they ship to Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland. We need to do a show at Ireland. I would be the first one to sign up for that one. Notice how it avoids the garden bed right here. So I have this set up as a boundary, the garden, you know, the flower bed. Sorry, so we're not going into the flower bed. Somebody said by the time you get done, you have to do it, start again. It literally takes an hour for my backyard. That's an hour I'm not doing it. I could set it up to go faster. I could put the 0-point turns in. I could speed it up to probably about 45 minutes, but why? I'd much rather have a nice cut grass as opposed to, it's not about speed with Yarbo because it's saving you time. Like I'll leave and come back and Yarbo will be doing, yeah, you can see right there a little bit. Working around the fences. This is the one area in my yard, like occasionally I'll lose GPS for a few seconds. Not every day, but sometimes. I think it has something to do with I have a house here, tree here, apartment complex here. Sorry folks, I'm gonna put this down real quick. I'm gonna take a drink of water because I'm gonna stay hydrated today. Reminder, we have our extended early bird sale right now. And that ends today, June 30th. So the early bird special on the all new Yarbo Lawnmower Pro is going to end today. So you're gonna wanna save on that because that is going to be $700 off the mower with the core. And what is that? My math is really. I'm gonna try to stay in the shade for a few minutes, guys. Yeah, $600 off the module itself, which is huge. I don't know if, I know some of you guys ordered the trimmer when we first did the release, and it was like $399, and it hasn't been $399 since that day. So I don't foresee the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro getting back to that $1,699 price for a long time. I mean, it's been months since we did that. So right now we only have 30 left at that price. At the current price before the price goes up for the foreseeable in the future. And then you never know either, because then we had the whole tariff gate, we had all that stuff like that. So the prices go up, prices don't seem to be coming down much. Yeah, the tow mode has not been released yet. Crap, the kids left the door open. I'll be right back. Did you see that though? It hit this door. It hit the door and recorrected itself, which is funny. Kids, man, that's why I had to come home. I even came home early today because I was picking up toys. It was a crazy weekend. Ate too much debauchery this weekend. I'm gonna turn this around so I have actually easier. Oh, there we go. All right, so the Yarbo is gonna be coming back. Yeah, the tariffs kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I think it's gonna do a circular pattern today, so it's gonna come right back around this corner real quick. I keep going from poor to mid, so I'm trying to be mindful of what kind of signal I'm getting on this, guys. Anybody got these like mushrooms that keep coming up in your yard? Ugh, my neighbor and I just constantly have to get rid of them because his dogs will start going after them. She should be coming right back around the corner. But yeah, now is the perfect time to talk about the all the specials we got going on. So it's our big sale right now. So not only is there a sale on the early bird sale on the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, but we also have a sale on the original Yarbo lawnmower. So this is an awesome time to get the lawnmower plus the Yarbo core for $4,299, which is the lowest price I've seen in a long time. That's with the Yarbo, that's with the original Yarbo lawnmower. Yarbo Pro right now is at the early bird pricing, but we only have 30 units left of that. And I'm sure Kathy will be updating throughout the thing coming back as far as that. But we also have bundles like like $900 and $800 off. So you got your Yarbo Pro trimmer, you got your Yarbo Pro plus the trimmer plus the new tow hitch. That's on special right now. We have the bundles with the Pro, snowblower, lawnmower. That's on special right now. So you're really bundling it up is a good way to save a ton of money. I know we're in the heat of summer right now, but guess what? Fall's gonna be here. Leaves are gonna be on the ground really soon. And then winter's coming. And I know a lot of you people, even a lot of you in Canada, a lot of people up in Michigan, where I'm from, northeast, you know. Sorry, Yarbo's coming around the corner here. At least I hope so. I don't think I have a... I'm gonna take this one in and I think we're gonna get the blade sharpened a little bit. That's just my own observation. Yarbo's the first and only 100% fully autonomous modular yard tool. So it's a yard tool that you can use all seasons. It goes from lawnmower to leaf blower to snow blower, probably back to leaf blower again to get all that crud out of your yard. And she's gonna pop out right around the corner from here. So yeah, this is the standard Yarbo lawnmower you guys are all familiar with. We went on, we went off. I don't think it had anything to do. I think the app just crashed, so maybe I'll update it. But TikTok was live the whole time, so if you ever need a backup, I'm over on TikTok too. Just check out Yarbo Global over on TikTok. I'm over there, usually for a backup if you guys missed it. But now we're back up and cutting, so I apologize. Yarbo's working its way around right now. Friendly reminder today, June 30th is the last of our early bird pricing specials. After this, the price of the new Yarbo Lawnmower Pro will go up. So we're getting some of the taller grass that I have right here. Taking down some of the taller grass. I know with the new Yarbo Pro, it can be up to like grass up to like, I wanted to say like 12 inches. Obviously, working fully autonomous right now. The world's first and only fully autonomous modular yard tool. So Yarbo's working fully autonomous right now. This is all pre-mapped out. This is the area I've mapped out in my yard. Oh God, come back up. Oh, there we go. We got some eyes over here. I don't know why the connection's so poor on firework, guys. It is not what I am doing. I'll check real quick. Sorry, let me see. All right, we do have eyeballs back here, guys. It's saying it's high right now. Let me know if you guys can, if we're back. I think we're back on fireworks. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna go onto the Facebook though. We had a bunch of good comments on there. TikTok, we never lost power. So if you guys, if we ever lose it on here and you guys happen to be on TikTok, go over there. you'll be able to keep pace with us. All right, we're back up live, guys. All right, I don't want to go too far out because I don't want to lose connection again, guys. So the Yarbo will be coming back. While we're at it, while the Yarbo is coming back here, I'm in the shade. This is amazing right here. I'm gonna try to see Yarbo's coming around this way. So yeah, we're doing what we call I don't want to get on his tracks. We're doing what we call a circular pattern today with the Yarbo. I'm gonna go in the app real quick, show you guys what we're doing. Give you guys kind of a, hey, this is what's going on with the Yarbo. A lot of times with the Yarbo, though, I like to do 2 different cuts in a day. So maybe go cross one way, cross the other way. So this, you guys can see this. Sorry, I'm gonna put this out here. This is the current map. We've been going for, it says estimated time, 22 minutes left. We're at about 50% done with this map. We're doing the circular, I'll show you on TikTok. We're doing the circular pattern cut today. So what that is basically is we're starting from the outside and we're working our way into the middle just to give it a little bit different of a cut. I think I'm cutting at about 2.7 inches and I think I did 1 or 2 passes of the boundary. I'm not quite sure with the Yarbo, but this is the cool thing about the app. Not only can you control the Yarbo with the app, but you can, let me set it out here so everybody can see. Not only can you control the Yarbo with the map app, but you also get all the updates. You can mess around with cut length, all that fun stuff like that. I think she's coming up this way. I want to buy one for my castle. Do you sell it in France? Only if I can come to the castle and deliver it myself. I guess you could do a no-go zone around a moat or something like that. But yeah, I'm sure we do ship to France. All you have to do is go to yarbo.com. They'll let you know exactly. Really have a castle, that's amazing. I can't see any of the comments on firework. I don't know what's going on with the connection either. It's a firework issue today, it's not us, so. Try to move where I get a better connection with this, guys. There you go. Sorry, I can't see any of the comments on firework if you guys are leaving comments. TikTok, I can see all your comments, so if you guys want to join us over there, that's awesome too. Yeah, I can't see. Oh, there we go. I just sent a test. I am not Kathy though. All right, we got a good connection right here, finally. This is the new Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. There we go, folks. Now you're getting to see the Yarbo. You can see the lines. This is where we're working. We're doing a circular pattern today. I do not have any of the 0-point turns on, just because I just prefer not to do that on my turf right now. But if I wanted to, I could. It'll speed everything up. The Yarbo offers 0-point turns, 3-point turns, U-turns. Oh. So yeah, we're working from the outside today back to the inside. The grass was probably 4 or 5 inches. We're getting down to 2.7 inches today. I think that's about the limit, about the shortness I want to cut the grass. But I tell you what, we had like really crazy, sorry, something behind me. We had some really crazy high temperatures this week, but we got enough rain that it didn't, I can see where it's getting a little discoloration in the grass in the back, but we've had so much rain, and then we got more rain coming on the way, so not a big deal. It does come, somebody asked me remote. So you can use the Yarbo in Yeah, there'll be some improved notifications and stuff like that. Put a battery charger and a phone stand and stick it on the robot. Somebody asked, can you buy it in Sweden? We are in select European countries. I'm sure you can buy it anywhere. Anywhere in the world, really. I'm sure if you want a Yarbo, we'll work on getting it to you. I think mostly it's like, I know there's some tech, whether or not what kind of technology you have. Everyone has Wi-Fi, for the most part, but it does run off a 4G system too. So I know that's a little bit, some people have talked about that with Europe as well, the 4G system. Couple questions on YouTube. Yeah, I'll get over there and check them out in just a second. Thanks, Ken. I was like trying to get back online. So yeah, like I said, we're doing a circle pattern today, folks. This is the new Yarbo Pro, Lawnmower Pro. This is all what we've cut so far for the most part. Really need that trimmer then, get right up along the edge here. Here it comes, give you guys a good view. I'm gonna try to get out of the way though. It knows I'm here. It sees me. I'm moving. Doesn't like it when you get by in its way. Right now, like most Yarbo accessories, that reminds me, guys, I was gonna remind you today. Don't forget to get over and check out the accessory page on Yarbo as well. It's where you can get cool, I don't know, swag. You can get discs, you can get blades, all the different attachments, things like that. Any antennas that maybe were broken or damaged, you can get those over there as well. Batteries, you name it. I did the discs this weekend. All right, I'm gonna set this down just a second, guys. Get a drink of water, and then go check out some of the comments, comments. I ate lunch right before we went on today, and now I feel like it was one of those where you eat that lunch and then you're sluggish. But I really didn't get good sleep last night, so I was like going, oh, Ryan, you shouldn't have ate that lunch. I'm gonna go over and check out see what's going on the social aspect of things now that we're back up. Getting spammed by somebody, that's nice. That's always fun. Yarbo's gonna come right back around, guys. We'll be right back. Oh, there it is. Let me turn down this. Yeah, a lot of comments on YouTube, guys. Trying to keep up with them, dude. Jeez. Ken, you've been doing great. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What are some of the questions here on YouTube, guys? Oh, Yarbo is on there too, though. Oh, we're getting spam. That's nice. I'm amazed at the amount of people that go online, and I'm not new to this online thing, but just like spout nonsense, dude. I'm like, I think that's what I like about the Yarbo as well, is that that's the whole concept of the Yarbo when you're out there, man. You get your time back with the Yarbo. But I'm also amazed that people use that time then to go online and just spout nonsense. I'm like, come on, guys. Oh. Somebody said, does it handle ditches? Yeah, what, 70, what was it? I know 35-degree hills or whatever now, but I think it can handle a little bit better than that too for the most part, but that's the safe bet. Was that like 70% slope or something like that? That's what it said. Depends on the tracks. You know, Yarbo, it does have two different tracks too. You have your snow treads and your lawn treads. So it's coming back this way right now. You have your snow treads and your lawn treads. Obviously, you don't want to use your snow treads on the grass per se, but you can use it in different areas around your property. Maybe you have some gravel, maybe you have things like that where you just really need to get some traction. The snow treads transfer around real quick. It takes like 20 minutes to change out different tracks, which reminds me I got to get these ones oiled. While I'm giving some TLC to the old girl, I might as well get it oiled. Somebody said, does it go faster than that? Yes, I have this set up at a medium speed right now. I'm more concerned with the quality cut in my yard versus speed. I don't have a huge yard. Working out some things with that too. So trust me, when Yarbo releases something, they're not going to release something that's just not ready for the world for the most part. You know, it's like just, I know everyone's been waiting patiently for attachments or, but it's not about just being the first one to get things out. It's about getting them out correctly, getting them out right. Once again, remind you guys, we are doing our early bird special on the Lawnmower Pro right now. We only had 30 units left at the start of this. And then once those 30 units are gone at that price, the price of the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro are brand new, just released last week, Lawnmower Pro, that price is gonna go up. So now's the time to do it. Not only do you get the benefit of our original 2-disc 10 blades, you also get the 2 blades, mulching blades. So each one's a like I'm not seeing any residue on the ground right now, really. I don't see a lot of, it's mulching up this grass really nice. Even when I cut the other day, even when I did my neighbor's yard, and he had some pretty long grass over there, it didn't leave really much at all. Alrighty. Yeah, somebody said should be fine. They're still working out a lot of bugs. Currently, my biggest complaint is loss of GPS going behind. I know there were just some recent GPS updates as well, and then there's another firmware update coming too, just to address when like a Yarbo would randomly pause during a workplace without displaying the message or anything like that. So if anybody had that problem, that update's coming as well. So I personally haven't had that problem. I do get a little bit of tricky GPS over right there, but it'll alert my phone when I get that GPS problem. And usually all I have to do is just take over manually, and maybe I'll move the Yarbo back a foot or forward a foot. And for some reason it might catch a better GPS signal, which is amazing what a couple inches does. All right, what else we got going on? The heat's starting to get to me. Yeah, it really is kind of addicting. So right now you're seeing, so we're kind of ending like, sorry, Craig said like, can't wait for my new stuff to arrive. Yeah, if you are looking to purchase anything, now is the time to do the bundles. Just because the prices are, since we launched the early bird and we did all that fun stuff, now's the time to really, really like, I wonder if I can't zoom with any of this stuff. Oh, TikTok I can. I feel like I ignore TikTok sometimes too much. So yeah, here's where we're at right now, guys. This is the map. This is exactly what's going on right now. I should say it's this way. That's the map right there. This is what you're seeing. This is what's being done right now. So it tells you exactly where Yarbo's moving along the path. It's telling me I have 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left on this cut. About 350 square feet left, and we've finished 85% of the cut. Yay, there you go, guys. So this is the Pro. I can't tell you how impressed of how seamless the transition has been from just the traditional Yarbo lawnmower to the Pro. Maps are all there. Everything's good to go there. It's the same noise level. Pretty much takes up the same amount. It takes up the same amount of space on the docking station. Like I'm just really impressed with the kind of the differences here. Same silly face on the back with the light and the two eyes, but those are actually binocular cameras. I'm gonna check out socials, guys. I don't think we made it. I don't know if we made it back up onto the Facebook. And then we were getting spammed like crazy anyways. Oh my God, I gotta stand up. I was sitting on the ground. So last day of the early bird pricing, folks. Like completely last day of the early bird pricing, June 30th. I'm gonna pull up the chair real quick. June 30th, the last day of the early bird pricing. You see this unit. Let me see the one on the, let me go to, my Wi-Fi. I gotta get off this Wi-Fi. This is what happens when your kids are all home for summer break. The Wi-Fi seems to slow down. I'll go to my, yeah, so our really big sale, you can get the original mower with the trimmer and the tow hitch. That is like $900 off. Then we have $800 off the 4-in-1 yard bundle. That's the core, lawnmower, snow blower, leaf blower. So $800 off that. $800 off the Yarbo core, mower, and snow blower. And $800 off if you want to do the bundle of the core, mower, and leaf blower. And then our official, I shouldn't say old, I don't like to say that. Our original Yarbo lawnmower is $700 off right now. So those are crazy, insane deals. Not to mention we have a few more of this, the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, the new version coming out. So we have a few more of those units left available at the early bird pricing. So you're gonna wanna jump on those. That's insane right now. Visit yarbo.com. That's where you're gonna get kind of the biggest, you're gonna be able to see the biggest news on all this stuff. Sorry, I wanna pull up the Lawnmower Pro real quick. Or actually, yeah, man, if you're just looking to get if you have a snowblower and you're looking to add the lawnmower right now, that's $200 off as well. So then there's all your accessories. We got your cutting discs, bolts, cutting blades and bolts, back brace mount. That's new. That's new. You guys haven't even got to play with that one yet. Snow plow blade, which really, really, really comes in handy if you have the snow blower, because that blade handles a lot of that wet, gnarly snow. I'm trying to pull up the Pro here. It's so yeah, it's going to disappear behind there. I'm going to take it over manually in just a second because it's coming. I want to bring it up here. Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. So yeah, for what you're seeing right there, that unit right there is $5,299. Tomorrow, the price of that will go up to $5,999. That's for the core in the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. I know that's the world's first and only fully autonomous modular yard tool. So tomorrow, the price is going to go up to $5,999. So if you are sitting on the fence and you want to save $700, that would probably be the time I would do that today, before the end of the day here. We're shipping these in August, but like I said, everything else will ship with it. I think the Yarbo might be done in just, it's got like one more pass and then the Yarbo is going to be done. And then I'll manually bring it back. You can see it cutting back there. I would get a little bit closer, guys, but if I get any closer, I'm going to lose the Wi-Fi. Like I'm losing my voice. It was a long weekend, guys. Like it was hot, it was long. I ate food I should not have ate. I did smash burgers on Saturday night. I did smash burgers, and I don't know why I did the smash burgers the way I did, but it was like I did one with bacon and eggs and an egg, bacon and an egg and cheese, and I have been like, I feel like I need to, like I have sinned. So once it's done with this one pass, I'm going to bring it up manually. I'm going to take it over manually and bring it up. I mean, the yard looks fantastic, though. Look at this, guys. Got the lines, got mowing. I will say it did cut across, though, so I'm going to have to reprimand the Yarbo after this. But you can see the lines, it's a nice, beautiful cut with the Yarbo. So this is the circle cut. Like I said, it'll start from the outside, it'll work its way on the inside. That's why you kind of see a little bit more of a circular trend towards the middle here. So this is just one of the option cuts you can do with the Yarbo. So yeah, I'm gonna drive her over here in just a second, guys. I don't wanna go out there because, so she's got one more pass. She's gonna make a left turn and then one more left turn. And then that is the completion of this cut. And then I'm gonna mess up all my lines because I'm gonna drive the Yarbo over to me. Yeah, you can see though, it looks great. Like I'm really impressed. I actually think it did better this time than it did the first time as far as the cut goes. So right now you'll see it'll start going back over towards this docking station, but I am gonna stop it right before it does. That's the great thing about Yarbo. When you do send it out, when it's done, it goes right back over to its docking station. If it's out working, it'll just automatically go charge itself. If it gets down to 20%, it'll go recharge itself to 80%. See how big a divot I got in the grass right there? It's like the Yarbo's taking a swim there. Look at that. You talk about slopes and hills and how the head pivots. So the pivoting head is really key because that keeps it like always touching some part of the grass, whether or not it's side to side or forward. That's how it handles those 35-degree angles. I believe it's like 15 to 20. I think 15, on the side to side. I'll have to look that up again. All right, so now it would be going, now it's going back to its docking station, but I'm gonna stop that real quick. This is me taking over the Yarbo. I'm gonna stop it because I want you guys to take a look at this machine. Somebody asked me, okay, I'll put it on high speed. This is the manual high speed. You can do follow me mode with the Yarbo Core. I know they're trying to do that with the other. That'll be available on like the leaf blower and all those. So the Yarbo will actually follow you around. Oh, somebody said something. Only 19 units left on the early bird, super early bird special, guys. Only 19 units left on the super. We started this with 30, so only 19 units left, guys. That pricing is going to be gone tomorrow. So if you've been looking to pull the trigger on a Yarbo, any Yarbo, if you've been looking to pull the trigger on the original lawnmower, the snowblower, anything like that, now would be the time to do this. I'm gonna manually turn on these blades real quick. So here's what it sounds like. You hear that? I'll bring it a little closer. So this is what it sounds like here. I think you guys can do this. I'm gonna take it over manually real quick because usually, I'm gonna show you this grass right here. We got some pretty long grass right here. I'm gonna come take this grass down. See me jump that curb? Probably not smart. That's why it has the guards on it though. So yeah, just took down that grass right there. I'm gonna actually take it along the edge real quick here, guys, so you can see we're gonna cut some little bit longer grass here. So in essence, this is what you're gonna, here's your I don't wanna break this Pro because it's one of the only ones in existence. But then again, they did give it to me, didn't they? Kathy said Yarbo said only 19 units left under that price, guys. You're gonna wanna get on that. Otherwise, tomorrow price goes up. So this is where I'm gonna need like the Yarbo trimmer. Taking down some of this longer grass here towards the edge. See what's really cool now about this, here we go. Sorry, I'm missing some of the comments, guys. I'm gonna sit down, hold on one second. I wanna get to some of the comments here. It is hot. This is your 0-point turn. This is what I kind of avoid, especially in this corner, because the tree kind of like just really does a number on my grass here. But yeah, even with the Yarbo though, like here, I'm gonna go over this piece of, you can hear, so that's what the mower sounds like. You hear that? That's his, like, no more headphones, no more, you know, like I know when I'm out mowing, I have to use my headphones, I have to turn all that stuff on. No more of that stuff. Like, it's just quiet. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go try to get some of this up against the edge. See what happens when I bump into my fence or I don't want to do that with the Pro. Just kidding. We only have a few of these units in production. I mean, they're all in production now. We have some of our users out testing them. So if you want to get into that ever, if you do have a Yarbo and you ever want to get into that, I would bug customer service all the time that you want to be like a tester, just because we do have our people out there that we rely on and we trust that are out there testing all of our stuff. I'm gonna get a drink of water in a minute. I'm dying. TikTok's still going strong. So here, this is all manual right now, but I'm gonna come here. I don't know if you guys can even see this. It's try to get a good angle here on this grass, guys. Ugh. Now I'm in the sun, it's breaking. So yeah, you can hear the new blades in action right there. You can speed it up if you want, slow it down. Now, if I really want to get these edges, I can bring the blades down, though it will yell at me for bringing the blades down. So this is me bringing down to, let me see if it'll even let me. It wouldn't let me earlier, it was like not on autonomous. Setting the blade 2 inches, look, it gives you a warning, but I just set it down to 2.1 inches. So you can see everything kind of came down. Definitely hear it mulching more grass. You can see the mulch come out, little micro mulches come out. Oh yeah, look at, it's short now. Woo! I know Kathy's happy right now. It'll be back up and fine. So yeah, you can really see this is the 2.1 inches. I don't want to go down to, I can't do it. I know Kathy's like, go. Yeah, you really hear it working now though, just at this cut, you can see the difference. Once it gets down to about like this. So this is gonna be great if you have that real thick grass that you just need to cut. Maybe you can't be there every week to cut it. Or you're just like, or you've let it go for a long time. This is going to be fantastic for that, guys. I'm telling you right now. So yeah, you're kind of getting to see. So yeah, you're see. No, I know they're cheering in the office. Cut it short, cut it short. I got to zoom out with TikTok a little bit, guys. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh. All right. You ever see that sign though, where Kramer and they were in that car? And the rental car, and they just kept driving it till they wanted to test it out. Or it was like Jerry was test driving cars and they were like, let's test it out. That's what I feel like right now. Cutting my grass this short. I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna, it'll be fine. I tell you what, this is gonna be great for mulching some leaves and stuff though. You can really hear it working now though. Oh yeah, look at the difference there. You can really see how low it's getting now. Look at this. Like, this is the normal cut right here. This is now down to, that's a 1/2 inch difference right there. But yeah, that's the normal cut right there. Can't stop it, Kathy. I'm not cutting it any lower than this, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna cry. No, but this would be good around the edges too, like when you get towards by the fences and stuff like that. Yep, the Pro goes down to 0.8, but if you do, Ken Coleman was saying that when you do put the discs on there, it's able to bring it down to like 0.6, like 0.6, so almost a 1/2 inch. So yeah, anybody out there who wants to put a putting green in your yard. Oh, Kathy's seeing it cut now. She's happy. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, not my flowers. Not my flowers. Oh, that's awesome. There you go. Now you guys are seeing it. Once again, we do not... Even the Yarbo app was telling me, don't cut it any shorter. Meanwhile, Control Center's like, cut it short. All right, you know where I am going to cut it shorter, guys? I'm going to go over to the side here because I don't care about that grass. Thank you. Collision occurred, it said. All right. Got it. Sorry. I need to get... I'm gonna actually go, I'm gonna do you guys a solid. Let's go shorter over to the side of my house real quick. Oh yeah, I don't know how many units. Ken, did you see what I just did to my poor baby? That's like when your kid goes to school and cuts their bangs short. You're like, my baby. Let's see if I can drive this out of here, guys. I don't mind. I'll have to fix it before everybody comes over for our 4th of July picnic. So this shows you how big this thing is, guys. This was my first thing about Yarbo, was like how big this dang thing is. I mean, it's really huge. This is the only problem. If you do have two sets of lawn, guys, you gotta make sure you keep the gates open. That way it can go from one to the other. I'm gonna go over here, couple little tricky bumps. All right, guys. So I gotta be careful of this fence because it's not mine. Yep, don't miss out. Today is the last day to get the Yarbo at the early bird price. Sorry. I want to get in here. Hold on. Here's where I want to get in, guys. I'm going to get in here. I got a lot of weeds. I got a lot of fun stuff in here. I don't want to lose my connection, guys, but the lilies are all blooming. Do you see these things? I can't tell you how much I got to get rid of these things. All right, I'm going to do everyone a favor. I'm going to set it down to I really want to get into this part right here. Even the app's telling me, don't do it, Ryan. Don't do it. All right, guys. was like, I think it's running. Hold on. One second. Coming back. It's so quiet, I can never tell if it's running. So yeah, if you got an area like this at home, you can do it manually. You can do it just like that. Let me bring it up. Got the blades running now. It really did not want me to cut low. It did not want me to cut any lower than this, so you'll have to apologize to me. It was yelling at me. My app was yelling at me saying, this is great. You can get under all this stuff. This is where that trimmer is going to come in handy. Oh. Oof. Hold on. I accidentally put it way down. Oof. My phone says it's getting hot. This is how long we've been out here, guys. Sorry, I got to bring this up. I'm waiting for this to... It does not want me to set the blades any lower than 2.7 inches. It's yellow. It's like, literally, I love this. That's what I love about that. It really is an app for they've thought of everything on the Yarbo app. It's like, yeah, dude, you're gonna hurt your grass. Sorry, I'm waiting for this to... Waiting for the option to push on the blade here. Oh, it doesn't want me to cut that low. All right, well, you got to see it cut low over there. Whew, my phone is starting to like stop working. All of them are, and then I can't even see this one because of the sun. So I'm gonna bring it back over here, guys. It's too hot in the sun. I'm like dripping. This and that, and I can't see my app. Oof, my phone is like burning. All right, I'm gonna go get in the shade, guys, so I could do this here quick. I can't see my phone. Look at that though. Oh, I got that cut. All right, here we go. My patio's a mess from the weekend. I got tarps out because it was like rained. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna pull this over. We're gonna talk for a couple minutes, and then there we go. All right, let me see here, folks. Alrighty, yeah, all my phones are hot, dude. It's like 90 degrees. So yeah, right now I'm looking at the Yarbo. It is 90% battery life left on the Yarbo. Okay, so 90% left on the Yarbo with the battery life, guys. So it's been out here working for about an hour and 20 minutes. Obviously the grass that I was cutting is not crazy long or anything like that, except right there where I just cut it short. It's not crazy long, nothing like that. We are going to be, I think we're gonna head out on sometime this week on Thursday and do a live, and we're gonna take it out and test it in some really crazy long grass. So I think we're gonna get out there and do that. I'm cleaning off my glasses right now. I'm just dripping with sweat, guys. So yeah, before we end this though, I wanted to, let me see. Hey Ken, what's up? Sorry, I can't read your comment, Ken, because I had to take my glasses off for a second and wipe off all the sweat. All right, let me see what he said. All right. I should have done this inside. I have like all my windows drawn. I'm like sweating my tail off though. I was like, I should have done this inside today. But yeah, no. So we're, like I said, today is the last day of the, I'm gonna go get a drink of water real quick and then we're gonna come back and talk about the early bird specials. So today is the last day of the early bird special on the Yarbo pricing, guys. I can even feel my voice going, so. It's been hot for like a week and a half, and I can really tell that my energy level is just dropping dramatically lately. Like, I'm praying for like a 75-degree day right now. Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, so look at me, I'm dying. So yeah, folks, here we go. Last 30 units at the early bird pricing. What you're looking at right here is the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. Now it's the Yarbo, if you guys are familiar, I know Ken's trying to make it a verb, he said, so Yarboing, kind of like Googling. That's exactly what it is. So Yarbo is just a multifunctional, fully autonomous, all-season yard tool, okay? So not only are you getting, oh, you're one of the Mower Pro winners. Oh, awesome, yeah. Did you reach out to customer service? Hopefully you did. Let them know who you are. Go to customer service. There's some moderators on here right now. They can talk to you as well. But yeah, let us know. That's awesome. Hey, congrats on winning the Lawnmower Pro. That's super sweet. I saw when they were doing that live stream, the gentleman that was working with Ken said how they were giving away like 3 of them. And I could see Ken's eyes go, 3? What are we doing? Oh, sweet. You reached out. They confirmed it. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man. Best thing I ever won in my life was years ago. I did this contest and I won a Simmons Beauty Rest, but then I was the grand prize winner. Now this was because I shot content, and obviously they probably didn't know I was like at that time I didn't know how to do much, so I was just me with a camera and editing. But I won a free mattress, up to $5,000 worth on the free mattress, and then I won a free mattress. Now I get one every 5 years for the rest of my life. So now I am on my 3rd mattress. So I just had a King Beauty Rest Black delivered. And so if I'm ever on a bridge like Jimmy Stewart and It's a Wonderful Life, wondering where my purpose in life is or what to look forward in life, aside from my kids and family, everything, obviously. But the fact that, hey, don't jump, you got a new mattress coming. So yeah, so that's awesome that you got one. Yeah, we do have a few units left though, guys. We're running the last of the early bird pricing. It's our big sale too. It's kind of like just a thank you to all our Yarbo community out there and all the users out there. We love you guys, and you know, it was kind of our big thank you. And honestly, it's all about moving, you know, like moving into the next phase with Yarbo. Somebody wanted to co-host with me. Moving into the next phase, perfecting everything that we have. I know some people out there were nervous that, hey, maybe they're going to buy the snowblower and we're going to upgrade that. That snowblower is amazing, guys. The snowblower that we have out right now works. It's amazing. No complaints with it. You know, I know people have roughhoused with it a little bit like that, so don't worry about anything like that. Sorry, I'm reading. Yeah, that stream in Germany was a little choppy. It was an internet thing. Mine's been choppy today too, though. Like from, you know, like it's just the way it is. Sometimes it works. You got to remember this stuff, even with your robot. I mean, technology is going to space now and coming back down, and it's like I think Louis C.K. I know he's not the best now, but he had a bit about that too, about somebody complaining about the Wi-Fi not working on an airplane. And well, a guy had asked if the flight attendant had said, you know, we got free Wi-Fi, complimentary, and then they're on the plane and the Wi-Fi is not working. and he was talking about that, and the guy was complaining about the Wi-Fi not working. He was like, do you realize people used to die on this trip, like from New York to Los Angeles? Like, it would take months. You would lose people along the way, and now we complain about, oh, if our Wi-Fi is out for 10 minutes or something like that, man. It's like, come on, dude. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, contact Kathy at Yarbo if you for the winner. But also, if you're working on putting something in your cart, let us know. We'll help you. Our team is right behind there. If you're looking to get the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, people keep asking me to co-host on TikTok. You're not going to co-host with me unless you want to fully host, and then I can just go sit in the shade. So yeah, guys, that is stop it. Dude keeps asking to co-host, man. So yeah, we'll stay on for a few more minutes, guys. I wanted to remind you about the early bird pricing that's ending today, June 30th. As we're gearing up towards Independence Day this weekend, I think we're gonna have a lot. We're gonna do some stuff down the road here, Independence Day. We might actually take the Pro out and do some real kind of heavy lifting. So we'll see that. As long as I get to sign a waiver before, if I break it, it doesn't count. So we're gonna take the Pro out, probably do some heavy lifting, and get ready for here in the States. We got a 3-day weekend coming up, so that's gonna be pretty fun, pretty cool. You know, we'll everybody be having a good time, relaxing, and you know, celebrating our Independence Day, which will be fun. I'll probably have to run now. I'll run the Yarbo on the lawn before any of that stuff. So just so if my dad comes and visits, he can compliment my stuff. But yeah, last 30 units for the early bird special. We were down to less than 20 just a little bit ago. Right now, the price on the Core plus the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro is $5,299 for a fully autonomous lawnmower, $5,299 modular lawnmower, and then the unit itself, if you do have the Core and you're just looking for the lawnmower, it's $1,699 for the mower itself. Those are set to go up like $600-700 tomorrow. So up to almost $6,000, and then $2,299 tomorrow. So you want to get it in. Yeah, awesome. So you want to get it in as fast as possible. Somebody's trying to buy a bundle right now. Kathy will help you with that. They'll help you with that. Okay. They will, like, yeah, if you're having any trouble, like somebody's having some trouble, don't worry. That price, we'll give, like, you're in on this. We'll make sure you get that pricing. Everything will be adjusted if anything's going on with that. I can't see the site right now, but those people behind me are working hard, so they'll know. And then also, while we're at it, if you are just looking for a traditional lawnmower, you got a grass, couple acres. Oh yeah, the new Yarbo Pro is beautiful. It's awesome. But actually, and also though, I mean, our standard Yarbo lawnmower, our traditional Yarbo lawnmower right now is $4,299. So that's as low as I've seen it. It got way up there during tariffs. So this is like the lowest price I've seen. Yeah, if you can't see it on the link, like if you can't load something with the link here, just go to yarbo.com. They're all right there. It'll take 2 seconds. Yarbo.com, you can load it right there. It'll go right in the cart. Sometimes these, we had to reboot this fireworks system here, so maybe something could have got screwed up with that because I lost connection about an hour ago. So we had to reboot that. And then, you know, if you're watching on TikTok, just go to yarbo.com. You're gonna wanna go there anyways. You see our bundles, you can see our accessories. You can make a decision for yourself to say, okay, this is kind of the unit I want for my yard. Like I said, oh, sorry. Oh, I guess you won the Yarbo Mini Yarbo. Sorry, I thought you said you won the Yarbo Pro earlier. No, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention to the winnings. I did see the. I tried to watch the feed from Germany. If you won the Yarbo Mini, those things are cool. I got a bunch of them in the office that I play with all the time when I'm probably supposed to be doing something more productive. But as a kid who grew up with the A-Team van or the, you know, like the Fall Guy truck or something like that. Yeah, so yeah, don't listen to me when it comes to whatever you won. I didn't pay attention to what people won. Whatever you won, that's cool, man. Those are awesome. Those are fun. And then also you guys' names pop up as something different here, so it's a little bit crazy. But yeah, so enjoy whatever you did win, fair and square. That's awesome. Anything free is the best, isn't it? I got a free hot dog the other day. I went shopping at like Amazon Fresh, and they were giving out free Chicago dogs. I don't know if you guys are familiar with a Chicago dog. It's like a red hot, you know, a little bit snappier dog. They kind of had a little bit different, and then it's got the, you know, like the electric relish on it, and the peppers, tomatoes, celery salt, mustard, because it's against the law to put you. Do you think it would be good for a mountain meadow in northern Italy? I mean, it sounds like if you don't have any crazy slopes over like 70-degree slopes, or it can cut up to a 35-degree angle. So yeah, I think it'd be fine for that. Yeah, definitely the Pro. You definitely want the Pro for that one. Depending on what kind of grass you're cutting, or since it's not your traditional lawn, I would probably go with the Yarbo Pro anyways. I think I would go with that anyways, because you have the option to switch over to the discs and the blades as well. So you can't go wrong with the Yarbo Pro on that one. All you guys live in cool places. Like somebody else had something in like a mountain meadow in northern Italy. I mean, I can't think of a more perfect place to, like, I say yes, get the Yarbo Pro and we'll come. I should come there and film that. That'd be awesome. Like, I bet you that is one of the most beautiful places in the world. So congrats on living there. But yeah, I think the Yarbo Pro, the one you're looking at right here, the Lawnmower Pro, would be perfect for a yard like that. All right, guys. I think, well, I don't know where we're at as far as units go. We got the mowing done today. So I can tell, you guys can look at the yard. This is all from the Yarbo Pro today. All nice lines, grass is starting to come in good, even though we've had a crazy drought, crazy stuff like that. So yeah, let me check real quick. Let me see if there's any comments that I missed. We want to make sure we're answering all your questions. If you are having trouble loading anything from this firework thing right now, go to yarbo.com. Can it climb mountains? Yeah, but you got to go get it afterwards, which, no. Obviously doesn't climb mountains. It can climb hills. So if you're, where was that? It's like The Sound of Music. So if you have nice hills like that, yeah. One second, guys. I'm finishing. I'm just going to check out the Facebook page to see if there's any questions on there. We had to stop the regular live feed, so hopefully, I don't know if it connected back to the other one. Nope, just a couple highs and everything like that. And then on the YouTube page, let's see where we're at here on the YouTube page, guys. I am a hot mess right now, I'll tell you that. I'm sitting in the shade, though, so not too bad. The Appalachians. Nice. I haven't been through the Appalachians in years. I need to get my family on a vacation though. It's been either dad traveling or mom traveling, so. Yeah, somebody said $4,299 is too much. Once again, folks, if you have a yard like an acre or more, or, you know, in long driveways and all that stuff like that, a fully autonomous modular yard tool like Yarbo is not that much. You're going to pay a few grand just for a regular robotic lawnmower that does nothing but mow lawns. So the Yarbo can tow up to 3,500 pounds, can turn to a snow blower, leaf blower, you name it, with those attachments on there. So if you have big property, I mean, I don't know, I'm sure they've done some of the math on that, but as far as hiring a yard service or anything like that, And I will tell you what, when we were up at Grand Rapids a couple weeks ago for the show, and all of those yard services that are hiring, all of those people stopped to ask about the Yarbo and to say, how can we get the Yarbo on a fleet? Just because they can't even staff right now. So they're having trouble finding people. They're having all that kind of trouble. So this is the time to definitely get in on the Yarbo. So, all right, folks. I'm trying to read the comments. So yeah, if you're having any trouble on here loading any of these little banners on the side, just go to yarbo.com, check out our accessory page, check out the Lawnmower Pro. You definitely want to get in the Lawnmower Pro. Today is the last day of the early bird pricing, June 30th, last day of the early bird pricing. You're going to save hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Right now, if you are if winter's coming right around the corner, if you need to, I would look at the bundles right now. The bundles, some of the bundles are $900 off, some are $800 off, some are $700 off. This is the lowest pricing I've seen in my 6 months doing the live stream with the company. So this is not a flash sale, or this is not or we're not trying to, there's nothing pulling. This is just an awesome way to say thank you, and just to let you know some of the excitement of how excited we are with the new Lawnmower Pro, man. So I think we're gonna wrap it up, guys, here in a few more minutes. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick, and make sure you check out Yarbo, yarbo.com. Check out the social media pages, Yarbo Global, all that fun stuff like that. And once again, we only have a few units remaining of this Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. If you are a current Yarbo user, all you need to replace is the module. If you don't have a Yarbo yet, this whole package right here with the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, Lawnmower Pro. You got my white legs now, guys. Sorry, it was too hot. I was in jeans last week. I was dying. So look at my hair. It's just frizzed out. This is what I look like, a hot mess after this. This is your Lawnmower Pro right here. Pretty much same as the other one. Just got a nice little emblem on here. On the outside, same as the other one. Ultrasonic sensors. This is yellow now. The camera's up a little bit higher right here. Still got your rain sensor above. Underneath is where you see the big difference with the 2-disc versus the, let me see, maybe I can show you guys real quick. If you guys want to take a look, let me see if I can power this down quick. Last time I took it down, it was not happy with me. So yeah. Anyone else having a bunch of bug issues this year? Shutting it down. And I failed. But it says shut down, so. All right, folks. So when you do get the Yarbo and you do have different attachments like this, it's that easy to detach things from the Yarbo. Sorry, let me flip this around so I can see you guys while I'm doing this. Give you guys a look underneath real quick. Sorry. Underneath the machine. Look, oh, my hair is a mess, guys. So yeah, here we go, guys. So this, let me bring over the other one real quick. We can do some comparison. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to lift both at the same time, so why not just do this one first? All right, so everything's been taken off. Got a little grass stuck in here. So these are the two new dual blades. Before you had 2 discs underneath. This is what the underneath of the new Yarbo Pro looks like. I was just talking to them too. I think I'm gonna get these sharpened up a little bit. They are sharp, but I like mine a little bit sharper. Pretty much the same concept though. They widened it up a little bit down here just so these blades have room Before that, this was the dual blades. Let me standing up right now, so. All right, just grabbing this one real quick so you guys can see the difference. So here's your traditional Yarbo lawnmower right here. This is the traditional one. I'll show you the nice fancy. It's hot though. It's been sitting out in the sun. Just kind of see them up against each other there. Sorry, losing it a little bit over there. Let me angle it in a little bit here better. Sorry. I'm gonna come in just, TikTok's gonna get a view, but nobody else does here. All right. I can just get a little bit wider here. So there you go. Here's your difference right now. So these are the new blades that I put on the other day. These are your 2 discs. So you're gonna get that with the new Yarbo Lawnmower Pro as well. So you're gonna get the blades, so the dual 2 disc, 5 blades on each disc, micro mulch. It's pretty simple as that. I've been beating this one up all summer, you know, not a lot of wear and tear on it. The discs just needed to be changed, so change those out. You know, I know people have been running into some problems because they take this guard off. It's there for a reason, for protection. So you want to be very careful with what you remove, taking these off. You want to be very careful right here. You want to be taking careful with what you take off, you know, because everything's there for a purpose, you know, and reasons. So people have been taking these off. Maybe they're getting clogged. I don't know why they take them off, but, you know, everything is there for a reason and a purpose. So don't do that. Be good. And so then now you can see kind of what we're moving on to with the Yarbo Pro. Just the difference in the 2 blades. Still a 20-inch cutting deck. You know, you're getting a 20-inch, so like 19.6 inches, so 20 inches, you know, with the cut. And just a little bit wider design down here. Less room for things to kind of get clogged in. You will want to check some of these things. Like I just found this under here, but I cut low, so I was cutting down to the grass. Like anything else, you maintain it just like your mower, all that fun stuff like that. So yeah, so that's kind of a new look underneath the blade. You know, and like we said, you can take the disc then after that. You can take the disc, you can put them on here. Maybe you like the cut from the disc a little bit better, or you're just doing grass that you don't really, you know, you're not getting into the tough stuff. You can just trade those out. So pretty cool. Oh, I noticed I've beaten this thing up too, but that's what the Yarbo's for. It's not, oh, so yeah. All right, 1 second. All right, Kathy's handling some of the choice. All right, I'm gonna get off TikTok real quick. Thanks everybody for watching the live on there. I'm gonna end TikTok because maybe, I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, here we go. I feel like an old man. All right, I'm ending TikTok real quick. Let me do this. Ending TikTok. And guys, I'm gonna bust out of this one too quick. All right, let me do this. All right, so yeah, you don't want to see me. So yeah, there's the new Yarbo Pro lawnmower from Yarbo, guys. I'm gonna put the head back on just a sec. You don't need to see the interior engine of the Yarbo. I'm gonna put that on real quick. So thank you so much for watching today, man. We had a great time. If you get a chance, hit yarbo.com. You have till the end of today for the early bird special and all the big sales. So once today's gone, they're gonna be